Hello everyone, it's the Grand Strategy Nerd bringing you our playthrough here in Crusader Kings 2. And what we're going to try to do here is sort of follow along, and I mean sort of in the very, very loose sense of the word, but try to follow along with the tale of Robin Hood. And so what we have right here, what we're going to do is just sort of set it up in this episode. That's why it's an episode 0. I haven't really done a lot of episode 0s. In fact, I've never done any episode 0, but I thought I needed to set this up. You don't have to watch this, but you should. But in order to get the whole story, you don't actually have to watch this. So Crusader Kings 2 was my first game in getting back into PC gaming. It is my first love. If you see on my channel and watch the horrible videos I made, the first ones I made were of Crusader Kings 2. So you can go back and watch it, but yeah, here we are. And what we're going to try to do, as I said, is follow along with the story of Robin of Locksley, of Robin Hood, but we're not going to do it all prim and proper as I normally do. We'll just try to play this loose, and it'll be more like friends talking about it. And so we have to do some things before we get started here. We have to suspend belief and sort of fit Robin Hood into Crusader Kings 2. I'm also using the Historical Immersion Project mod, the HIP mod. I was very resistant to actually use it before, mostly just I thought, oh, it's superfluous stuff. I don't need it to enjoy Crusader Kings 2, but I tell you, it adds so much more flavor to it. Now, I have the HIP mod. I don't have on the map changes that they did. They made the map look better, basically. And I don't have the portraits changes of the HIP mod because, one, with the maps, I don't have the CPU power, I think, or the GPU power, I think, to do it correctly and record, or to give it justice, I should say, and to record. And I don't have the portraits because I'm missing 2 portrait packs, and I really don't feel like spending $350 just for a mod. But so much more graphical changes, a lot more character changes and character options and modifiers and events. So HIP is one of the biggest ones out there, and that's what I chose to use for this. You'll see it as soon as we get into choosing our character. So with that, Robin Hood is said to have taken place around 1184, I believe, 1185, in what is now Nottinghamshire. And Nottinghamshire is a part of York, the county of York. So right there we have some limitations. We're going to select 1066 start date. That's the closest we can get. And then we'll go into custom game setup. So here is already, you can see the differences of the HIP mod. Now, what we have to do, at this point in time, all I could select is Derby or York, and I believe Nottinghamshire is right here in York. It actually takes up both of it, I believe, now. It's sort of on the border here, so we can't select any there. I'm not going to select the Duke because that's just too easy, and Robin Hood was never a Duke. So the best thing I can do, I can't choose Worcester because it's a Prince Bishop. No one really cares about that. It's a Prince Bishop. Robin Hood was never a Prince Bishop. So we're going to have to use the Earl of Shropshire, and we're going to change him, giving him the dashingly good looks of Robin Hood. Ooh, there we go. We need to make him blonde, right? Come on. Is that the blondest I can get? It's 2? Make him a ginger. Oh, there we go. Okay. And he did have a beard. Now let's see what other hairstyles. Ooh, getting better. No. Whoa, no. Yeah, a balding. All right. So I think we may want to go. It's either between. It could be that one. I think we're gonna stick with this one. And his clothes. No headgear. He's young, and his background should be the woods, because it's Robin Hood. So now what we're going to do here, yes, he is an earl. I can't really I don't really want to play as a baron. Let's see. Should I change? Ooh, that's good. Mouth. He should have a jolly mouth on him, a smile, which none of these are. There goes a wry little smile. And his cheeks, they look really angular, which I don't really like. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ears, move them up a little bit. There we go. Was Robin Hood an Aryan? No, I don't think so. Alright, so we need to change his name. Here we go. Now the reason, what we're going to do, the whole premise of this, is that we are going to set this up that Robin has been bereft of Locksley Hall, which is in Derby, okay? And so his whole existence is to regain Locksley Hall. Now, I'm going to make him 16. That's fine. That's what it is. I don't have to bring it down, because if I change his age, it'll mean less things that I can do for his attributes. We don't have any sons. We need to find our Maid Marian. He is Catholic. His education is not an amateurish plotter, but it will be... Well, he is a skilled tactician. Marshall, raise that a bit. His diplomacy was good, because he had to speak with the merry men. Stewardship, meh. Learning I can get away with. Health is fine. Alright. Traits. We'll see if we can get... well, he is a Crusader. We know that. And he was attractive. It looks like I get... I can just freely choose at will here. And he was... Was he a duelist? No, but he was a hunter. Okay, no, I am going to have negative here. So he was a hunter. That raises his age by 10, which is okay. He wasn't any of that. He was charitable. Impatient or humble he wasn't. Patient he wasn't. He was gregarious. Definitely was a socializer. So I know we're giving him a lot of traits right off the bat, but this is Robin of Locksley, after all. He's not shrewd. No. He is a formidable fighter. He has a melodious voice. Or is it a powerful voice? That can persuade friends, frighten enemies, and inspire subordinates. We'll go with that. And he was agile as well. Is he immortal? No, he's not immortal. We don't need to add any years. Left-handed. That's okay. Was he ambidextrous? I don't know. But he was perceptive as well. Alright, so there's all his traits for Robin of Locksley. He's just come back from the Crusades, and he now has only his holdings in Shropshire, so he has to win back his rightful holdings in Derby. But we won't stop there. What we're going to do is we need to at least have 2 or 3 generations that if we can't get it right away, if we can't get Derby right away, we need to give ourselves some lead time. I don't see this series lasting very long, maybe 20 episodes or so, but it'll definitely end. It won't be a full-fledged going all the way, going through Robin's descendants. We're really going to focus in on Robin and probably his son and his grandson, if he has any. And we're going to have a bit of irreverence. All right, so here's the extended mechanics and flavor. That's part of the HIP mod. All right, so let's take a look here at what we have. Looks like we're currently in the middle of a war. We have the war with King Harold of the Norge, or the Norwegians. Or, yeah, Norwegians. Let's bring it back down to my level, though. It's actually direct vassals. I guess that's all I can be. So I am in Shropshire. So the first thing I need to do is find a wife, but I'm not going to find a wife immediately. I am probably leading troops somewhere. I am not leading troops anywhere. Alright, so let's pick a focus. My focus will be on hunting, of course. This is Robin Hood. So right now my heir is the Duke of Mercia. So the first thing I want to do is build a war chest. No. I don't want to do any of that. Probably increase my domain size, because right now it's only 2, so I can only hold 1 other. I have a council, apparently. Bishop Athelstan of Wenlock and Mayor Adebald of Shrewsbury, but I need more. I need a steward, so Bearthryth. I'm very bad at pronouncing English names. I'll make Senwolf Marshal. Our court chaplain will be... No one wants to be it. Will be Macus. And then our spy master will be Edric. Alright, so I don't actually have... Wherever that vassal went, that bishop of mine, he's actually not that good of a bishop either. And it doesn't even show on here. But that may be because I haven't progressed it on. Don't need a regent right now. If I have a regent, it means that I'm probably dead. Master of Horse, Ethelstan, to make him happy. Master of the Hunt, wish I could choose myself, but I'll make it Edric. High Almoner, Evold, Cupbearer, who loves me. No one really has a high opinion of him, but I'll make it Senwolf. And then a commander will be Edric, and... Really? Interesting. I wonder why I couldn't choose Senwolf for that again. Alright, so this is my council right now. And here's my liege council. Now, my marshal is up to 20, so I'm very sure that I'll actually be asked to be part of my liege's council. And I almost started it there, and then I forgot that this was in episode 0. So, I think that right now, this is where we stand. It's just a little 15 minutes here. I'll probably cut it down a little bit. But, so this is where we stand, everyone. We have a war. The war is going on with Norway, which I don't believe the Duke of Mercia is a part of. No, he is. Defending against the Norman conquest and the Norwegian invasion. So we are subjects of the King of England right now. Harold Godwinson of... Goodwinson of Goodwine. I believe you say that with two, whatever. But that's where we are. Robin of Locksley, we will follow his adventures, and hopefully he doesn't meet up with himself in a series of events which would be most comical. But that is all for this episode of setting up what we're doing and why I'm doing it. And if you still have further questions, because I probably didn't explain myself very well, you can ask me in the comments below. Go ahead, and if you like this video, feel free to click on that thumbs up. Go ahead and share this around wherever you want to on the interweb. And also, yes, go ahead and click on that red subscribe button either at the end of the episode in about 10 seconds or below. It lets me know that I'm doing a great job and you want to see more Grand Strategy games from me, the Grand Strategy Nerd. Until next time, everyone, good night and good luck.